How's it going? So, Trevion Williams is, for my money, the best passer in college basketball, and he is just a joy to watch operate with the ball at any point on the floor. So, we're going to break down some of his passes and play a little game. I'm going to pause before the decision point, and we're going to see if you can guess, assuming you haven't seen where Trevion is going to go. So, let's go with this first play. Trevion gets a cross screen and catches the ball in the mid-ish post. So cutter here, Ivy sinking up, could potentially score himself. So what do you think the decision is? I'll give you a second. And let's run the play. And Trevion slips it in there. It ends up not being a shot, but he is one of the more anticipatory passers I've ever seen. Just look at the state of this when the ball is released. There's nobody open here. This does not look like an open play. But Trevion is reading the momentum of both these players. He knows this Wisconsin defender has hips are turned the wrong way to track back and stop this, and Trevion's accuracy is just pinpoint elite. So he throws it where only his cutter can get it, and that's a good shot created. Let's take a look at this next one where Trevion gets doubled here and is backed into a bit of a tough situation. So what do you think Trevion is going to do here? So let's run the play. Trevion whips to the corner and kicks to Ivy for an open three. So let's break this one down again. And in this one, I just want to highlight his really awesome accuracy and velocity. This isn't a super easy pass backed up versus a double. This is kind of a pseudo flare, and he hits the corner with beautiful accuracy, setting up an extra pass and a wide open three. This next play, Trevion again receives the ball in the mid post, and we have a similar decision point. Cutter moving here, potentially open player here, an open baseline to score. So what do we think Trevion does? And potentially even a corner kick here if Johnny Davis sinks. So lots of options for Trevion. What do we think he does? So let's run the play, and if you're paying attention to the first one, you might be able to guess this one a little easier. Another beautiful pass slipped in that ends up not working out. But again, when the ball is released, this does not look open. There is a defender in front of his cutter and Johnny Davis sinking down, but passing with anticipation like a quarterback diming up a tight window. This is what Trevion does so well, and what makes him an elite passer beyond the rest of his tools. Just slipping that in, and if that's an NBA level cutter or decision maker, that's probably a layup or an open three. More decision point passing. This time Trevion gets an offensive rebound, and the defense is scrambling. So a couple options. Again, he could score. You have a couple players in the perimeter and a guy sealing right here with this defender tracking back. So what do we think Trevion's going to do here? Let's run the play as Trevion just missiles that ball beyond the defender. I think in this one, Trevion is seeing this defender track backwards to cover the corner. And while you might think, okay, let's dump the ball into number 0 here, there is a lot of traffic. He's smaller than the rest of the defenders, and Trevion is just throwing this ball on the other side of the defender, totally making him look silly there, which is just awesome. All right, let's take a look at this next pass. More decision point playmaking, which has become the theme of this video. Again, a 2v1 for Trevion on the weak side is going to be easy buckets every time. He's got the kick, the cut, so I'll give you a second. Again, easy slip for a dunk. This time we'll highlight Trevion's use of his eyes for manipulation. Oftentimes prospects or just basketball players in general will throw no-look passes without a purpose. This one clearly has a purpose. When his eyes are locked on to the shooter here, the weak side defenders just don't know where he's going to go, so he can slip the cut wide open for an easy dunk. And let's take a look at this last play, where Trevion shows us how he creates open shots out of nothing. So again, here's the play. We've got a double team coming again. Ivy's out here. He's got shooters around. Hunter is kind of drifting into space. So where do we think Trevion goes to create an open shot? Let's run the play. Let's break down what Trevion does quickly, as it doesn't look like there's anything open really here, and there kind of isn't. You'd think a skip pass to a shooter with a defender right there wouldn't work, but he notices that number 22 here just doesn't have any idea of where the ball is. He's very much stuck to his man, so Trevion can just kind of fling it over his head, and he doesn't really react until the ball's in the shooter's hands, and at that point it's too late. So Trevion, we're able to see all of his elite passing tools: the anticipation, the vision, the velocity, the accuracy, all of that. Trevion is an absolute joy. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, and let me know if you want to see more stuff like this. So enjoy the rest of your day.